Jessica show.
Good morning. It's going to be partly sunny today. Less humidity, high of 79.
All right, we go live to the hotline right now. We have actor David Henrie on the line. David Henrie.
Hello there.
Hey,
Hello.
good morning. It's Bill and Jessica, Power 1017. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, Bill and Jessica. No complaints, no complaints. Did I hear you guys reach Delaware?
We do. Our station's actually located in Delaware. We are in Lower Delaware, but we kind of, we cover Salisbury, Ocean City, Maryland as well.
Okay, well then I've definitely heard you on the radio while I was dating my now wife, because she was from Delaware and I hadn't been to Delaware before we dated, and then I had an awesome reason to go to Delaware. So yes, I definitely heard you guys.
Wow, what part of Delaware is she from?
It wasn't Wilmington. She lives like 40 minutes from Wilmington, and I can't remember the name of where it was, but it was close to Wilmington.
Well, hold on.
40 minutes more in the
You
more in
talking
the
about
suburbs
like
out there. But yeah, she was a former Miss Delaware, Maria Cahill.
really? Now, are you talking about like
name.
Dover?
And yeah, she showed me all around.
Are you talking about like Dover?
That sounds like it. Yes, that sounds like it.
That's actually closer to us.
I'm looking her up right now. Oh, wow. She's gorgeous.
Thank you. I agree.
Wow.
So when you were dating her, you guys live here? Did she bring you down to the beach at all?
She was in. I did not go to the beach. No, her family was there, and we're both big family people. So I was always hanging out with her, and she's one of 7, big Irish Catholic family. So we're all hanging out down where she was, I guess, in Dover.
Gotcha.
And we didn't go check out the beach much. We drove all around, though. It's super close to lots of different places. So yeah, no, it was always a joy getting to hang out there.
Yeah. See, Delaware,
Yep.
Delaware, the Eastern Shore, a lot going on here, man. You guys got to come back and visit next time. Go to the beach when you guys come. So, well,
There we go. I'm in.
David, thank you so much for checking in. Congratulations on all your success. How I Met Your Mother, of course, Wizards of Waverly Place. Everybody knows that. Or the Disney Channel, especially if you got kids. I know my girls grew up on Wizards of Waverly Place. Man, you've been in this. You've been in the game a while.
Thank you. Oh yeah, man! I've been in this game for a couple decades now. Kind of crazy. I'm 34, and I'm like, God, man! I've been doing this for 25 years. I'm like seasoned in this whole thing. But yeah, it's been a minute.
Well, Underdeveloped is the new project that you got. It's going to premiere globally on September the 8th on Tubi. Kind of give us a rundown. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, it was a really fun show for lots of reasons. Most notably, right now we're in the midst of a writer's strike and a Screen Actors Guild strike, something that hasn't happened in decades. So no one can make anything original right now. No one is putting out original content. Mm-hmm. So we got a Screen Actors Guild waiver that's allowing us to promote the show and put the show out there. So that in itself is an accomplishment. And the fact that it's a comedy, it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's meant to escape from the crazy world that we all live in and unite audiences around laughter. That's great. So hopefully people will enjoy that. And just kind of about more about my character in the show, it was just so fun because it's a parody on the industry. It's kind of like a mockumentary on Hollywood. If Entourage was like more like The Office and mockumentary style, then that's kind of the vibe of this show. And it's about a group of guys trying to make a movie.
I like it already.
All aspects of it. So you have these unqualified producers trying to make a show, and that in itself gets a bunch of comedic situations. It's got tons of actors you'll recognize, like Tom Arnold, Thomas Ian Nicholas, and others, and Mark Pellegrino. It's just got a phenomenal cast, and I actually got to play an agent, which growing up as an actor for 25 years, I'd met lots of them, so there's plenty of material to pull on, and it was fun. It was fun. I got to parody agents basically, so that was a joy. My character's just constantly eating. Like every phone call I'm on, I'm just scarfing down food on the other end, and that's definitely a trait that I've noticed with producers and agents and managers. Is every so often, not all of them, by the way. There's a lot of absolutely incredible ones. But every so often, you'll get a guy, once a week, you'll get a guy on the phone that's just chomping down food on the other end.
Yeah.
And that was a really fun trait to get to portray in my character.
Nice.
show. Yeah, it was fun. It was a really fun show.
That's funny. Again, Underdeveloped going to premiere September the 8th on Fox Entertainment's free streaming network, Tubi. Make sure to check it out. Definitely sounds right up my alley anyway. So looking forward to seeing that. So you guys got a waiver in order to promote this from, the Screen Actors Guild, and, with the whole strike and everything going on. How did you guys get that? So I'm assuming that this was all filmed before the strikes. So, how did you guys
Correct.
get a waiver to do this?
Correct. Yeah. We shot it before the strike, so it was all in the can, so to speak. And the waiver process, you have a Screen Actors Guild rep. You go through your rep. They bring you up the food chain at the guild. They look at all your specifications, all your data. They make sure you qualify, and if you do, then they issue a waiver. And they did it pretty quickly for this show.
Okay.
It makes a big difference to shows like this that maybe aren't as big and large as a lot of big, studio shows out there. Folks like us and those who made the show really appreciate that they were so quick and nimble to help issue this waiver to get us out there. So it really, I think, makes a big difference in the future of the show to allow people to promote it.
Is there any updates that you can give us on the whole writer strike and the actor and actresses strike?
I mean, no one really knows anything other than, what we read in the trade. We hear that I know no one really knows, because when I ask people who I think know, they vary drastically. Writer friends will be like, oh, yeah, they seem to be coming to terms. It looks like it's ending. And then you'll speak to another person who's a writer that'll be like, oh, it's next year for sure. There's no common perspective on the whole thing, so that leads me to believe no one really knows, and we'll all find out together.
Wow, look, I'm always on the side of the worker, So obviously I'm assuming, hopefully it's more about more money and this whole artificial intelligence thing, and that's kind of what I'm getting out of it, right? You guys want more respect, more money.
We're at a crazy time, man. Yeah, this is the technological disruption going on right now is the next step in this industry. It started, 100 years ago. It started with movies that had no audio, and then no color, and then color and audio were introduced, and people were worried about their careers ending, and then all sorts of advancements in CG and 3D and effects, and all that's come in the past couple of decades, and now we have AI, and what do you do with it? It's definitely something that's going to disrupt and change the industry, but how do you maintain the integrity of the actual human beings involved?
Yeah, make sure you guys are taken care of.
I don't know. I don't know. We're at the next phase here, and
wow.
People who can learn how to use it and still keep folks working. It's crazy. I don't know. We're definitely at a moment in time that people will look back at. So this was a defining moment.
Well, hopefully, that they'll get it all worked out and, be back rolling, because, our good shows are coming back on. Selfishly.
Yeah, exactly. We got to get it figured out quickly here.
Yeah. Selfishly, I say that, but obviously, definitely support, all you guys, the actors, actresses, writers, and all that. Underdeveloped, again, on Tubi. David, thank you so much for checking in today, my man. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You too, my brother. Hey, both of you have a great day. Thank you.
Yeah, come on back to Delaware.
Power 1017 and the Voice Radio Network are once again bringing you Festival Hispano 2023.